Okay, guys, these are things, well, some things, and I don't recommend to watch this if you are dealing with sexual assault, but if you just, like, recently had something happen and you have been raped or anything like that, I recommend not watching it. But these are some things people don't tell you after it happens. 1, they never tell you that you're gonna feel scared to be in your own home or to be alone. You're gonna be scared to be alone or anything like that. 2, they never tell you that most girls do not report it, or males. I'm not trying to be biased on that, but most don't report it. You may always hear, oh, so-and-so reported it, or, oh, I'm supposed to report it. If you don't want to traumatize yourself even more, you do not have to report it. I mean, personally, I wish I would have, because I would have felt 100 times better, because that person would have been in jail and everything like that. But excuse me. Three, they never tell you that you're gonna have nightmares constantly, or you may not have them at all. But if you don't have nightmares, or if you do, or if you barely have them, it doesn't mean you weren't raped or you were. Well, if you have nightmares after being raped, that's totally normal. For me, I didn't have many, and most would have said, oh, you weren't raped, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I was. Number 4. Let's see. Most people never say, well, people say there's nothing you could have done. Well, I'm not going to say you couldn't have done anything, but in the future, I'm not saying it's going to happen again. I'm not going to say that. But in the future, carry protection, like a knife, mace, or any protection of that sort, in case you're walking towards your car at night alone, or you're walking to your car after you just got out of school and you're still scared, or have a friend walk you to your car so you don't get hurt or get approached by someone. And a lot of girls think to themselves, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I left the party earlier? What if I didn't drink? What if I wore this? Or what if I wore that? It doesn't matter how you dress, how you look, if you drank, or if you did anything like that. Hold on, I'm going to set my phone down so I can talk with my hands. But that boy or that girl just used you, took advantage of your body, and honestly, I am sorry they did that to you. They took advantage of you. I understand how that feels. But don't think of the what ifs. Think about thank the Lord I'm out alive. Thank the Lord you're out alive. You could have contracted a disease. You could have got pregnant by this boy or girl, or by this boy. If you're a male, you could have gotten a disease from that girl or male. If I'm not assuming if a boy rolls that way, I don't mind. I'm not judging if you roll that way or anything like that, but you could have gotten an STD from this person. You could have gotten pregnant by this person. You could have gotten falsely accused of getting a person pregnant. You could have multiple things. Just pray to God that you got out and didn't have to deal with that. And another thing, you didn't deserve what happened to you. No one does. I mean, no one deserves that much of being degraded. Honestly, I swear, no one deserves to be that degraded. I swear. I know how it feels to be sexually assaulted, raped, whatever you want to call it. I know how that feels. And with, the statistics or the, not statistics, I know the word I'm trying to think of, but no matter regardless of how much you were drinking, what you were wearing, or if you were flirting with the male or female, that doesn't give someone the right to rape you. And some people, they don't stay silent, but some do. And they come out years later. And either or, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. There are many resources available. There's a sexual assault hotline. There is a suicide hotline, sexual abuse hotline, domestic violence hotline. A lot of hotlines for people who have been sexually assaulted or stuff like that. And you can go to RAINN, RAINN.org to find international sexual assault resources, and you can call National Sexual Assault Hotlines, which is free and confidential, available every hour of the day. You can turn to sexual assault resource centers online, and you don't have to go through it alone. And honestly, there is no right way to heal. You heal with it the way you heal with it. And I would show you what happened to me the other day when I had a flashback or an anxiety attack, but it's sort of like right here, and I don't want to get demonetized, but it's like right there, right here. That is from scratching, and you don't have to worry about making other people comfortable or making people satisfied when you have sex, because honestly, you shouldn't have to worry about how you satisfy other people, because it matters how you satisfy yourself. Because, well, if you have been raped, you know how it feels when you try to have sex for the first time. It's not fun. The first time I did it, I cried afterwards, after the boy had left. And in the next video, I'll probably get into the story and everything like that, and some healing tips or coping mechanisms I try, and what I've exactly gone through, or what I've done to cope. So yeah, have a good night or day or whatever.